Arriving in Melbourne was sort of for me a really interesting thing because with my French mind and being trained in France, like what I've discovered in terms of food in a breakfast scene was just opened my mind. I have to sort of relearn how to cook because in France we don't have breakfast. Basically we have croissant and we have coffee, but it's not developed. I think in Australia the coffee trend it's come from here, right?
Yes.
And so we were. I went to those suburbs like Richmond and Clifton Hill and visit all those cafes, and we are just amazed what we can do with eggs, bacon, and all those things. So it took me a little bit of a while, and it's great because I can literally cook some good food, be home at night time so we can have a life.
Dinner, yeah.
And I was like, and I loved it.
Yes.
So, and we decided to start
in Tambi?
The first venture in Tambi Bay. That was
September 2018. Now, after Tambi Bay, you know, I think at the end, we became a victim of our own success where we couldn't find the staff that we needed to help us run the business because it's a smaller town. And this is what we decided to do. With the COVID challenge, you know, shutting down and opening, we made the decision in January, we'll just relocate. So after we finish the season, this is what happened. We found the premise and we started from scratch, and and this is what happened after a few months of building, 6 months.
So basically when I was working in Tambi Bay, I've seen Grace constantly behind dockets with coffee machine and not be able to keep up and sustainably like working comfortably. We have just 2-group coffee machine, and we thought maybe getting a 3-group coffee machine would help, etc. And when COVID hit and we really struggled to get some staff and train the barista to the level where we were so busy, was just too overwhelming for any new sort of a barista who wants to give a shot. So I was like, I need to find a technology or solution that can literally help the barista to just do the coffee, do the milk, but more importantly, help them as well to keep the contact with the customer. Because Grace was just head on the docket and have no control whatsoever of what's happening around. And I was just behind Grace in the kitchen and see that, when something is going wrong, I have to jump in the floor and just fix problems.
As business owner,
And I think it's very important for us as a business owner to keep the contact with our customer and talk to them and give them the best experience possible. So basically, I was desperately looking to get a technology to help us achieve what we have to achieve the volume, the consistency, not having to deal with a manual tampering or having a problem with milk, etc.
Grinder to adjust every morning and to.
So this is where I find Enigma were ticking all the boxes that I was looking for, and I was very convinced without even working with it. And I think Grace, you become as well convinced.
I was a bit skeptical because I think from a traditional machine, you're thinking, what other people are gonna think, you know, just them seeing your milk just coming out and then pressing one button, having that milk and coffee. But I think at the end, what Marvin made me realize is it's not about how you make the coffee, but that great coffee cup that people will taste and be like, it's good. No, you know, that's what matters the most. Not how you made it, but the result that you get at the end. So when we visited that cafe in Melbourne, I thought, wow. And she did tell me she cut one stuff just, you know, by using that machine. So we thought, man, I mean, I think we found the Enigma. We found they call it, yes. So we said, we'll give it a try. So that's how we got in contact, and then, we ordered one of them. I think we didn't expect this much, but man, I mean, I had a little thought about if someone spread the word, we will be busy without even putting any chairs or any flag outside. Just because I think people missed it. They missed us. We were closed for long, and they were all excited and waiting for a day like today, and finally able to make it. But my feet are not sore yet,
Okay.
And no neck problem, no wrist problem. So after making as many coffee and pressing as many buttons, I think it's just the beginning of something great. I think it's a new venture that we got into, and we're excited. Yeah.